We're 3 points away from sending it to a fourth here, 22-12. Rutgers hitting .345 right now in this set. They've got Michigan State in the negative, and that will get them back on the positive side. That was a big hit that time. And they've got another, and it's the same duo. Kinkilla and Vernon give them a dozen blocks now on the match.
Set up single block for Lauren Delow that last point.
At that time, back and forth we go. Gurkovich, that time blocked, didn't get enough on that one.
For Wisconsin.
And Orgel just mistimed that.
On Friday, and then won the next three to pull off the upset.
Sarame receives this one this time, blocked by Grace Kelly. 12 sets played for her on the season. She did play in 3 of the 5 against Indiana last Sunday. Lopez receives this one again. Geddes, good dig by Aslian. Back set for Kelly. Got it in. Grace Kelly with a couple points for Michigan State. Good plays, a kill and a block for a point. You'll see it with a nice serve. Kelly tips it over again. How about Grace Kelly and her effort in the second set?
Trying to keep this as close as possible.
Kerr faked like she was going to slam it. Didn't, and then the soft touch the second time works. Alonzo Corsellis will serve again. Kelly. Gosnell couldn't keep it, and a point for MSU.
And making sure that she didn't miss that back corner.
Nunez joining Michigan State from Notre Dame this season. 4-time All-ACC selection for the Fighting Irish. Smoked again. That time it was Grace Kelly. She is playing fantastically against these Hoosiers. Leads her team with 8 kills today. Kelly with a nice one. She's finally back on the board. Isa Lopez in for Indiana. Give and go for Saris. Swain was there. Yosia. Far side Kelly. Got it. She's been outstanding for Michigan State. Gosnell on the reception. Back it goes to Colheed. Yosia up for Kelly again. And Saris can't get it. That's 7 for Grace Kelly.
She started to get low like she was going to and realized that even if she dove, she wasn't going to get to it.
Nunez for Poljan, just tries to go soft. A little bit of a mistimed jump. Geddes just gets it over, tips the tape. Now Kelly. Back. Indiana, no. Zuloff serving now for Indiana. Yosia takes it, has to get back in shape. Kelly was there. Blocked out of bounds by Iuna.
Neither side been able to gain more than a 2-point advantage.
Hayworth tickled the tape, but Yosia was there. Kerr blocked. Keeping it up is Michigan State. Aslian got it over somehow. Far side Geddes. Now Kelly was there, and she scores! What a wild play. Somehow Michigan State beats the odds and takes a 1-point lead.
On the inside, what effort from the Spartans to keep that alive. And then look at it. It's clearly in.
I think Michigan State's done a good job blocking in certain spaces, and then they've just been absent in other areas, so they need to be a bit more disciplined.
When it's back off the line, whoo!
A good swing, though, a very strong cross-court swing by Grace Kelly. You see, that is quite an angle. Missed serves can really be momentum killers, so you've got to watch yourself when you're serving that aggressively.
Taylor Landfair back at the line. She serves that over. Picked up. And that one called out.
Yeah, this will be interesting. I think Michigan State might reach for the challenge card because I think both, either whether or not it was in and or touched, I think.
Syracuse has it a little better in this set. With a positive percentage now, but still well behind Michigan State. Grace Kelly will add to it. See what side can gain an advantage. Garcia, once again, keeping it alive. Grace Kelly comes through with the kill.
Exactly how much pressure you're putting on that ball.
Stuffed by Kelly. Belmont, a 3-0 scoring run. Michigan State in front. 22 seconds to go along with it. Set up on that near side. Neil Okor taking care of business. MacArthur tapped it in. Set, and Grace Kelly again. Second and third sets have been electric from Michigan State in the attack department. Berger trying to set up for Kelly. It's a nice job to keep it in. Yosia with another dig. Kelly picks up yet another kill. She's on a tear right now.
Third in a row.
It's that middle portion and trying to work through the middle sideline to sideline that they have to find an answer for.
Martina Kamuk and Kalua Kalani Sagai subbing in there, and Spartans.
Oh my goodness, Grace Kelly. She's one who has registered 12 kills during a game this year. And
Nalini Yosia taking the serve. Sanders and Tunkai saving it. Tomlin sending it over. And a block there for Michigan State, and that will get sent out on Delaware State's side, and another point there.
Grace Kelly finds another kill. Just like we talked about, she enters and she makes an impact. Berger keeps it alive. And Kelly again. Heating on up. Antonio digs it out to Michigan State, and Grace Kelly waiting for it.
Point for the Spartans, tying us up at 5 each.
6 service errors for Syracuse, 3 of them already in set number 3. Grace Kelly picks up back-to-back points for Michigan State. Michigan State gets one right back. Oldham digs it out. Grace Kelly again.
Grace Kelly had a little bit too much on her shot.
Berger looking for Grace Kelly, who's right in and right on the score sheet. In and immediately makes an impact. We see it again right here.
She made it look pretty easy, too.
Grace Kelly gets the deflection and picks up another kill. Grace Kelly pops straight up, and Michigan State picks up another point.
Once again, right there, that's the second or third time we've seen that exact.
Madison Bryant.
Not much you can do.
What a job to adjust there from Jess Robinson to keep that from being an ace. Grace Kelly couldn't get it through those blockers. Here's Keefe. Swain with the dig. Looking for Kelly to tap it over, and she'll pick up another. Michigan State with a spurt.
More for her once again. The service there, but see how they answer.
Yosia looks for Grace Kelly. Gracie Johnson stuffed up front again. Grace Kelly has been outstanding, and Michigan State
Carson Overbeck gets the service ace. She's going to do it again. Serving's been better for UNC. Kelly throwing the changeup, keeps it alive. Kelly, did it land in? It did. Man, everyone kind of held their breath. Duzema to serve. Some trouble handling this one right in front of the crowd, but UNC keeps it going. They're going to give up Michigan State a freebie. Berger sets it up for Kelly, gets it rejected. It goes out, though, for those blockers. That's something she was doing on Friday. She does it there again. Merkler to serve for UNC. Sends it across. Hold'em handles. Berger gonna set up Okur. Keeping it alive. UNC up front, blocked once again. Nice work, Michigan State. Schaffmaster, can she get the point though? Hold'em reaching out, keeps it going. Kelly off the blockers and down. Michigan State's fired up, and we got a set point coming up. And she's ready to serve once again. Nice serve. UNC some trouble with this. Staffmaster's gonna have to give a freebie. Hold'em. Berger. And a kill on the other side. Who else but Grace Kelly? Kelly now up to 4 kills. Man, she's been such a 327 hitting percentage now for Michigan State. Hold'em handles. Yosia gonna have to work from far out. Kelly winds up and gets blocked up. Oh, it was a point for Michigan State.
Good.
Yeah, went off the blocker and down. She was frustrated. The red 5'6" freshman from Lee's Summit. Sends it across. Good serve up front. Hold'em pops it up across to Kelly. Grace Kelly getting the kill. That one. Send it across. Popped up. UNC. They'll send it across. Berger. You'll see it punches away forward. Kelly off the blockers, and it drops down. Grace Kelly gets yet another kill. That's now 6. They're creeping closer to that set point. Beautiful read right there. Clayton again. Sets it back. Thurman got it blocked. Get out of here, said MacArthur.
Front court, back court, you have to see the open hand, anticipate tip, everybody call it out.
Johnson has that sent back. She was looking
too high over the top of the net. Let's take a look at it again. In fact,
is Duzema at the service line and sent back, rejected by the Spartans. Play is MacArthur.
Error again, an easy point for Michigan State.
Duzema again getting Michigan out of system, and they get a free ball out of it. Cross court and whipped down by Kelly.
That is your advantage, so go for it, as the Michigan player did.
Bowlette back to serve, and with the adjustment, Kelly has come in and taken over.
All hit ball, move your feet, and that sometimes just moving your feet to the ball can be the toughest thing for an outside hitter to make the adjustment on.
After that serve, perfectly in system.
To go left side, so even if you don't get the ace, you're really playing favorably as to where the set will go, and you can get your defense set up to defend it.
Picked up in the back row by Hold'em. Bishop looking for Kelly, and then puts it over. Kelly goes off speed, places it perfectly. In Milwaukee, 17,037 as well. And you're seeing it from a whole bunch of programs, including Michigan State, which is consistently also in the top 10 over at Breslin, their first season there last year. Off the block, and there you see the fire of Grace Kelly.
The other side, as a setter, you gotta give your hitter a little bit of a window to swing through. And that opportunity was missed there because the ball was set in the middle on top of the net.
And that was in the NCAA tournament in the Sweet 16 in 2017. So the Spartans looking to come in and get their first win over Illinois in a long time, and that'll help right there, as that'll be a kill for Evie Dozuma. Collins came into this match 7th in the Big Ten in hitting percentage at .385. And speaking of hitting percentage, MacArthur, who tried the swing there, came in with a hitting percentage of .364. And now she will be serving. with that top speed serve that Raina Terry receives in the back row. Now she comes up front, and it's picked up by Kelly on the left side. An attempted block up front by Bohm and Burbage, but it stays on the Illinois side. And the Michigan State, who came in 13th in the Big Ten in blocks per set with 1.93. Have been working the blocks very nicely so far in this match, now with 17 blocks, but Illinois winning that category up 9-7. At one point it was 6-2 Michigan State, but now Illinois has taken the lead in that category. Collins on the swing, picked up in the back by Hold'em. Great dig. As now it'll be Kelly who tried to do an off-speed hit over, and now just getting it over was O'Gorman. Great rally again. Terry off speed, kept alive once again. Mosier sets it up for Terry again, and great dig in the back by Yosia. My goodness. And the Spartans are the one who prevail. Another fantastic rally in this match. My goodness. Now 8-4 Illinois as Kennedy Collins will serve. And that one is hit off the chest of O'Gorman, but kept alive and set up for Grace Kelly. And speaking of Terry, here she is on the serve. Like I mentioned, 14 kills now as Grace Kelly hits it, and it stays in bounds. 12-11 Illini. Barnes once again. Another aggressive serve down the left side line. It was tipped up front by the Illini. And now it's Vanessa Pan. Rainbow serve as Bishop tried to dump it over, but Collins picked it up. Terry off speed, Bishop receives. Yosia up to Kelly. And that one stayed in, or went out through the deflection rather.
Yeah.
20-20 here in set 4. It's received by Hold'em. Here's Grace Kelly. Great dig there by Barnes, but could not be kept alive by Collins. 16-11 as Raina Terry is going to serve for set point. 24-22 Illinois here in set number 4. And it's going to be a free ball for the Illini. Mosier, Collins, that'll win the set. It goes right through the arms of Grace Kelly, and we're going to play 5. Kind of interesting how that works out sometimes. As Lily Berry is going to serve. That was tipped up front, and it's going to be a kill for Grace Kelly. But of course, Michigan State is hoping to pick up a 6th straight match win. Grace Kelly deflected up front, and it will be a point for the Spartans. Is able to contend a handful of matches like they are today against Illinois. As here's Mosier, and Nunji's kind of had to keep it alive to make sure it didn't go out of bounds. Off the block, though, is going to be a point for Michigan State.
He is in front row, left front right now, as Hold'em goes back to the top pin.
That's a powerful serve by Taylor Hold'em, and now a great dig by Hold'em. And Kelly with another kill. Back-to-back by Kelly.
The first year to start things off. Left to right. And it's clean for Michigan State initially. Left-handed swing not there. Chin to the back row on the roll shot handled. Dump attempt for Bishop. Expect to see a lot of that. And Stinson saves it. Up the middle it comes, and Duzuma inside of that 10-foot line on their sets. Bishop pushes it out for Kelly. And Navarrete off the scoreboard on their own side. Bad break for the Wildcats. That was going to go over.
Setter, can swing hard.
So Seyon Ashlayan and Neil Okur both in the front row. The country women. And it's Okur. Dug by Navarrete. Chin dug as well. Tooling the block is Grace Kelly. Originally Elizabeth Kelly. Grace works just fine for number 16. Product of Nazareth Academy out in the western suburbs. LaGrange native. Another free ball. Dodson to handle it this time. Rousseau wants in. Giacomo, and it's blocked. 12 kills today already. Back to serve where she's been effective, but Hernandez handles it. And gets it back. Great block touch from Okur. Grace Kelly caught Rousseau. Bishop for Kelly. Grace Kelly when the Spartans needed her.
I mentioned Dodson and San Giacomo being leading killers heading into this one. Hernandez was not the third name I had in mind.
Absolutely. Hernandez with a dig that time. San Giacomo again. The Wildcats would love to get her going. Yosia was there that time. No pancake from Stinson.
It just seems like the 12 digs she has to her name right now aren't enough to describe how much of an impact she's played for Sparty's back line. More attempts tonight than all season.
I can't believe she still has the energy. I mean, playing full 6 rotations for now 2 sets in a row.
Slow quite often on their swings, but Michigan State's put in the prime position every single attempt.
Long set, Hernandez, they were ready for her. But Hernandez wins the joust. Michigan State keeps it up. Rousseau wants her again, and again, Michigan State's block just ready. 5 might be running out of ideas, but Kelly gets it done on the other end.
I have answers for her team, putting too much on it through the block.
Meanwhile, in that last couple of rallies, Julia Bishop set her career high in digs with 17. Hernandez way out of system. Kelly is not. Block, touch. Grace Kelly gets it done. Second kill in the sets. Here's Drew Wright. Kelly. And Wright couldn't do anything about it.
That center middle connection is definitely something you want to keep improving, so just wipe that one off. Next ball.
They went right back to her. Right back to her middle. Now Yosia with a beautiful set.
Exactly. Yosia is so good out of system setting, and then Grace Kelly, really smart play. That's where you're going to see that highlight reel kill right there.
And Kelly off hands and down for Michigan State. And Becca Williams after the ace. And Chitty up to bump set. Humphrey dug in the cross court. And a tap for Duzma. And off balance in the backcourt. Yosia comes up to get it, and the tap goes over the block. Grace Kelly scores for Michigan State.
Hustling around, that was a bit of a long rally. So tipping that right over the block, right in front of where the defenders can get, the middle of the court there, we call that they're able to handle not great sets and still put them away for kills.
And an overpass kill out of the timeout as Michigan State extends their lead with Kelly. Chitty hangs in to connect with Nair. Bishop in front. Kelly! Okay. Bishop for Kelly, and she corrects right away.
Grounded, so he was really proud of her performance.
Hold'em takes the first ball, and Kelly puts that point away for 2 big kills.
She's pretty fun to watch. She gets up there and she swings hard. There's 4 hands up in front of her.
We just heard the clip describing herself as very calm out on the court. So they go right back to her and calmly plays it into the back row. Kelly cross court, Chitty can't keep it up.
And just has been destroying the ball right here. She has a nice double block in front of her. It's a ball.
Bishop sets Kelly, and she tucks that inside the block.
He was so proud of how confident she is as a player. You can definitely see that on the court.
Williams off balance. Bishop for Kelly, and she stays locked in.
Grace Kelly getting up there, able to see blockers in front of her, use their hands. She's cut from a great serve by Maizinga.
She serves him out of system again. And Maizinga upsetting, and Kelly tees off.
You see O'Kirk going up in the middle and fooling the middle block.
Multiple service errors coming in this game, 17 for Nebraska in their last matchup versus Indiana.
That was close to
being a service error for Michigan State, but they catch a break. Set up MacArthur in the middle. Looking for Harper Murray. Aaliyah Moore with so much power, but it's going to be a real test. No touch.
To let that one go very close to the line, have to be decisive in those moments.
They're still not out of this first set. Trying to fight on back. Grace Kelly comes through on the near side. Trying to steal set number 1 from Michigan State. The Spartans looked like they had it. Nebraska not out of it yet. Grace Kelly coming right at us here. Mara Beeson couldn't get to it in time. Nebraska recovered late in that to get all the way to a 154 hitting percentage. After midway through that set, they were in the negatives. Michigan State, Gatorade National Player of the Year last year. Pure athleticism, off the charts. They'll go right back to her. Duzema, right in the middle.
Has been putting on a show at that front line, turning on her heel.
She's made her presence felt in East Lansing. Yosia this time will go to Grace Kelly. Got the touch and the kill.
At it.
Bergen Riley. Bishop keeps it alive. Right back to Moore. Now Michigan State will get a chance to reset. And Grace Kelly fits it through, picking up her 6th kill.
Adding on more.
We got Chin, Russo, Stinson, Dotson, Hill, all out there for Northwestern as Hold'em returns it. Bishop winding up Kelly, gets blocked, but it goes out. First point to Michigan State. Get us back in the lead. Hold'em to serve. Stinson setting up in the middle that time. You'll see a good dig. Bishop to Kelly, and what a job to find that hole back right corner for the kill. 16-11 in favor of the Wildcats. You get another one right there from Stinson. Up front, Yosi was ready. Bishop, Kelly from far back, but once again getting the kill. That's now 4 for her. 5'2" junior. So tricky to receive her serves, but nice work by Michigan State and Hold'em. Kelly able to get that kill. That's 5 for her.
Kelly looks comfortable right now.
Michigan State looking to close this one out, but Northwestern has other plans in mind. Drew right to serve again, handled by Hold'em. Kelly winding up, that's a critical kill, and we got a set point coming up for Michigan State.
Players might be tired, but instead it looks like they warmed up a little bit last night, and they're locked in right now.
Yeah, and I feel like each team is also motivated to get this W as well, and that one's in. Grace Kelly, another kill for her. She's up to 7. Hold'em receives. Yosia, Kelly. When you need a Grace Kelly kill, she's been there tonight. Won't give up. Drew right across. Yosia, Bishop, Kelly, can she get a kill? No, nice dig. Set up across. Sanjikamo gonna freebie across. Yosia pops it up. Kelly, that time Michigan State, you can see the sigh of relief as they get the kill. Critical point. Splits those blockers, good work. Hernandez up to 4 kills. Sanjikamo across. Bishop backwards, blocked up front again. Another chance right here for Kelly. She gets the kill, she's up to 9. Michigan State still down by 6.
Kelly.
MSU's libero has had herself quite the season already. So that one a good opportunity. Nice work, high IQ right there from Grace Kelly. Gets the double-digit kills. Trying to close this second set out, get a couple points in a row. Berger forward to Kelly. She has other plans though. What a a match so far for Grace Kelly. How Hold'em has been big. She's stepping up in a big way.
That's a massive momentum shift, but instead Northwestern keeps it on their side and kind of soften the blow a little bit.
Kelly change up, somehow dug up. That'll be Ford. Checking back in. Some trouble receiving that one. San Giacomo popped up by Berger. Yosia backwards. Kelly. What an opportunity right there. She's up to 13 kills. She's having herself a night.
We've seen the Spartans rattle off a few 3-0 scoring runs. Now would be the time to do so.
Again, Chin, Duzema, Bishop. Kelly gets the kill. Good find. It's a 2-point match right now.
That matches the career high for Grace Kelly.
Berger. Forward to Hernandez. What a dig right there by Kelly. Again, Stinson. Russo. Handled by Michigan State. Kelly again. Got it blocked. It's out though. Michigan State's off to a good start again, but they got to keep stringing together these points.
Quick 5-0 run. Got to weather the storm.
Dotson trying to give Northwestern the lead again, but Grace Kelly has other plans in mind. 16 kills, continues to stretch. Not going to give up and go down easy to end out matches. Stinson popped up. San Giacomo, handled by Yosia. Bishop. And Kelly finds that cross-court corner.
Here we go.
Here's Drew Wright. Trying to close it out. Yosia, Bishop, Kelly. Was touched by Wright. And you leave that door open again.
Just got to string together a pair.
2 assists, 9 digs, 2 blocks for the transfer from Santa Clara. Hold'em handles it. Bishop, Kelly. She's gonna get that kill as it lands by the table, and Michigan State not going down easy, 24-all.
It's really tough with the offhand.
Extremely difficult. Michigan State has proven that out a couple of times. Grace Kelly again was a tip. MSU wants it, they did. Leah Johnson was very adamant about that one.
Immediately came up with both hands, making the touch symbol.
Off the tape. Pushed over by Riley. Line, was there a touch? There was. And the kill for Grace Kelly.
They maybe wouldn't otherwise. And so you see more errors piling up for them as well.
Between the block. Good team in kills per set. She had 6 kills last time.
Sometimes setters get into the mindset that if a hitter's going over the 10-foot line, that means the set is too far forward and they push it back further. But what's usually happening is the set is actually too far back and the hitter has to plant their feet in front of them to push back to get to where the set is. And so
MacArthur got there late, but it worked out. The block on Murray.
yes, it's so fun that they've been able to go to other gyms and be part of these big crowds too. Crowds that places have not seen until Nebraska played there this year, which is really fun. It just shows the popularity that volleyball has, and I think the draw that this team has as well.
Overpass, and that's put down by Kelly.
Tough serve. She had to lay out to the side to get it up.
Rolled into the middle by Grace Kelly.
Smart shot right into the middle of the court. The Huskers have to get somebody going forward to pick that ball up.
Targeting Hold'em. Good reaction, kept alive. Free ball opportunity here for the Spartans. One-on-one, tip. Great tip by Grace Kelly.
As a middle, your job is to go and get the tip. And she just kind of stopped and waited. And that's her responsibility to get that ball, because if
Big hit. Again, ranked 17th nationally in serving. Ortega. Moravec. And back and forth we go. Grace Kelly at 6. Who just catches the top of the net. Ortega. Dennis. Buechner defended well. Iowa leaving it all on the court. Urquhart on serve. Off to the left side of the courts. Another block by the Hawkeyes. Michigan State plays a little finesse there, but Iowa was ready. And finesse by the Hawkeyes. Now back and forth we go. Everybody's got a different pre-serve ritual. Right off the net, and the quick tip back. 2-0 Spartans. 25-23. Myzinga's serve. Hawkeyes out of system. Michigan State's not. Whoa, big swing. And a nice hit there by the Spartans. Moravec. Too much to handle. Here comes Urquhart. We've mentioned it a few times tonight. One of the top servers in the Big Ten. Ortega showing some good athleticism there. Oh, good set, good hit. Yeah, Ortega doing some stuff there in the front row. Pretty athletic setter for the Hawkeyes. Here comes Grace Kelly on serve for the Spartans. She's 4 for 4, now 5 for 5 with an ace. Coach Barnes wants a timeout as the Hawkeyes trail Michigan State. Here comes a serve from Moravec. Kind of a knuckleball serve. Michigan State handles it well. But too much for Iowa. And the Spartans win set 2. Set 3 coming up in a minute. As Dennis puts the serve in play. Yosia serving for the Spartans. A little knuckle floater for Michigan State. Great save by Yosia. Ortega put it in a good spot, but Michigan State defends it well. One of the longer rallies we've had tonight. Back row. And the block just kind of rattled around a couple of Hawkeyes. Spartans come back and tie things up 21 apiece. Hawkeyes looking for their first Big Ten win of the season. Michigan State looking to get back to 500 after tonight. In that play, and now they lead 26-25 and are serving for the win. Ortega, Moravec. Kelly! It'll be the Hawkeyes. And Natalie Moravec. First point. So that was nice serve by Urquhart. Oh, nice timing, nice placement by the Spartans there. The Hawkeyes weren't ready for it. There's been 13 lead changes. Sydney Dennis, the 5'5" sophomore from Clarence, Iowa, floats one over the net for the Hawkeyes. And Kelly does what she's done all night. 2 points away from victory for the Spartans. She served great all night. And that one is tipped out of bounds by the Hawkeyes. Cheer on set point, 24-23, Michigan State serving for the set and match. And that will do it. Grace Kelly puts it away and puts away the Hawkeyes. 2:23. So 3-1, it's Michigan State.
Sometimes you try to stay alive and it'll still score.
Zinga looking for a hold and beautiful placement over the block.
Just able to keep that ball in play and give her team another opportunity, and she's able to score off it.
Brooke Humphrey says just how we drew it up. Going cross court to Murray. She takes some heat off. Burke behind her head and read perfectly on the slide by Michigan State. Nilo Kaur in on the stop.
I love that play from Grace Kelly because she does get up there and she finishes off this block. She's an elite blocker.
Here's Schaffmaster again. She went for that same back right spot. Here's Grote takes a swing on the right side, and she was blocked.
Said earlier, is an alumni celebration with so many alumni here cheering on. And earlier this week,
you cannot afford mistakes against a really good team like Wisconsin.
Grace Kelly winds up and picks up another Michigan State point. Nice job by Julia Bishop. Kind of off balance, still able to set up Kelly. Yeah. Ashburn looking for Robinson, but Bishop digs it out. Grace Kelly with some power.
You see the Spartans badly want this first set. And for a team that usually...
That Michigan State ace came right off the jump. Grace Kelly.
The crowd out of the equation as well.
Yeah, this place was rocking.
Yeah. And
when Michigan State jumped out.
There it is, tied for 10th in Division I volleyball. Pulled back in. That was a nice back one set there, going away, and then it led to the kill off to the overpass.
Grace Kelly up there, plays 3 rotations, really physical at the net. About 9 out of 10 times she's successful in that.
Tough serve there by Grimes. Then off the top of the block, and the kill by Grace Kelly.
Getting that needed kill, nice bump set over there. Got against the solid block, but you see her, she's reaching. Yeah, what a flip, huh?
Ooh.
You got a flip from the first set.
Penn State 368. There's Grace Kelly into the block and straight down on Penn State's side.
Yeah, just a nice physical, little hang time, had to wait for it. Just barrels.
Set point. Great in-system play, quick push to the pin and the kill. Because when you put this many fans in here, in this type of venue, it's going to draw top players who want to play in this kind of environment and in the Big Ten. There's a nice swing from that left pin. Grace Kelly with the kill.
Got the blockers in the front. MacArthur leading against her. Now sent off by Engel. Bishop. Kelly with the roll shot. Able to catch the Terrapins on their heels.
5 seasons for the Redbirds. This year, Michigan State, her second year, picks up her first top 25 win over number 13 Penn State. There's a kill up front for Rachel Meisinga. Here's Kelly, off of Morbitzer, and Grace Kelly's got kill number 2. And a spark for Michigan State off the bench.
She's back into this first set, due in large part to Emily Londot. She's had 2 aces so far in the second set, but Michigan State did exactly what they wanted to do. They called a timeout to try to break.
Continues to provide that jolt off Julia Bishop's.
Bounced off of her so far that it went out of bounds, and that's just the struggle of going against Emily Londot on the attack.
Grace Kelly pins it against the double block of Murphy and Ragler. Sticks to go with that. And Kelly, a freshman, and she's the team's leader in assists in a crowded center room. She gives it up for Kelly. Hands at the net, and it touches down for a Michigan State point.
Hold'em plays that one. Lourdes Myers in the middle again. Spartans just have to get that over. Set up for Chicoine. Off the Spartan block. Huge swing and a kill.
Called Kelly's number today.
She and the Spartans will take it down 2 here. 17-15. And the Spartan block, back-to-back points. Rachel Meisinga getting us underway here in set number 4. A nice answer there from the Spartan block.
Absolutely. She provides a bit of a spark, if you will, for the Nittany Lions to really keep up team morale.
Grace Kelly goes through the block for the Michigan State point, and whenever the Spartans have needed to side out, they have here in the opening set.
Continue that offensive onslaught for the blue and white.
I love seeing Wetherington there against 19 MacArthur. Wetherington's mom, the head coach at Charlotte, coached MacArthur for the last couple of seasons where MacArthur was a standout down there. So that's a great little story within the match here.
That rally there, she has all of her weight behind that swing.
May have been Duzema 12 with the contact on that one, not 19 MacArthur. Free ball to Michigan State. Grace Kelly down the line. Sliding pickup Pedraza. Grimes with the set out of system. And Duzema rises high and gets the stop.
Penn State's movements, specifically on that right side with Wetherington. Once again, we're seeing that from the first.
On this Friday night. Who will get the final Penn State points? Merzick tried to keep it alive. Kelly gets another kill.
Huge match for Michigan State. Really can't understate that. We'll take a look at the standings a little bit later on in this set as we get going. That's a big right hand. And right back to work.
It's going to be a matchup we'll be watching all afternoon. Bishop once again, this time going to Kelly, and Grace Kelly. Fickle now. Meisinga going over to Moore. Trying to go to Gaddis. Excuse me, Geddes for Indiana. And Grace Kelly trying to get it for the Spartans.
Indiana wasn't at. A perfect play for the Spartans and a big point that they needed.
And close out this first set in East Lansing. Spartans go to Bishop, this time to Kelly. Off the net, and Gary couldn't. But likewise can be said for the Hoosiers. Gary now, hold on with the initial touch. This time to Kelly, and Kelly gets it down. Kelly.
Yeah, the point out of the timeout is so important as we see the replay there. Kelly able to find the space between the defenders.
Yosia. Going over to Kelly. And Kelly gets it to go with the kill. The momentum going.
We'll see what Michigan State can do with the serve now. Each of the last 3 times they've given.
As Grace Kelly finds it in the sweet spot, and all she has to do is just hammer it home, and she gets the kill of her own. Lead is 6. Here's Kelly, and Kelly gets the kill of her own right back.
And see how they can turn things in their favor here.
Going out to the near side for Kelly, and Kelly finds the line there. Fantastic placement from Grace Kelly for the kill.
Big hits that really just are well placed that just kind of confuse the other team.
Hold'em. She's been so good all year at finding the seams in the defense. Boilermakers going to Hudson. Grace Kelly now on the near side, tooling the block yet again, and the Spartans now.
And think about what your next move is.
Bishop now to Kelly. Kelly sending it wide and tooling the block for the Spartans as they tie it back at 12. With the kill count, sophomore trying to take control of this game. And the Purdue back line trying to get in a good spot, but nonetheless it just... Michigan State, Purdue even at 5. Bishop now trying to set up Kelly. Returned by the Boilermakers to hold them from the back line. Hudson now. Kelly with the kill, and the Spartans regain the lead.
The officials called it towards Purdue.
Kelly on the near side, and unable to gain that one was Hudson, and it flies out of bounds, point and kill.
You know, you just want to, if you're the Spartan team, you just want to have a little bit more kills on your side, but can't answer.
A testament to the Purdue frontline defense. Now over to Chacoin. Chacoin played nicely by Bishop. Now to Kelly, and Kelly finds the spot and gets the kill. Grace Kelly has been fantastic for Michigan State so far.
Actually, no, pardon me. According to our stat broadcast, she is at...
Sometimes you're not going to make every one. Happened there for Michigan State. Serve still Western Kentucky. Hold them. Bishop over there, and that one going off the arm. So we'll take another look at that right here from Hold'em, sending it in to try to get the block, just got over their hands. And a huge kill there, Grace Kelly. Take a look at that height. Some senior freshman year, getting accustomed to being back in the Breslin. A huge block there from Grace Kelly.
And
Western Kentucky only leading by a point now, 18-17. Kulig to serve. And right there, Kelly gets the kill.
Now seeing her twice in live game, as somebody who is dependable, you know what you're going to get.
Absolutely, and when you have those dependable players, what a dig there from Yosia to keep it alive. My goodness. Far side now. Nice job by Bishop to keep that one alive. Anderson finishes the job. How about that point? Spartans lead by 10. So 10-point lead for Michigan State. Here's Miller once again. Yosia setting it up top for Kelly, and Kelly able to hammer it home. Volleyball had that same thing, but that time I actually caught the ball one-handed. It was a great clip.
High pump fly.
Kelly able to bounce back Michigan State and get them into spots that they want to get to. So that front line once again.
I'm surprised from Marist that we haven't seen a more profound attack from the back row here so far.
Right, and that's something that we mentioned earlier that we thought Marist could go to, and we haven't really seen many adjustments. Far side to Kelly. That is some aggression.
After that most recent call there.
Maylee serves. Spartans send back over. Dig from Fitting. Svetkovic trying to go for the kill. And they remained very calm and came out with a win on that set. Bishop to Kelly. Kelly going for the kill, and she'll get it right there. Calm, composed Grace Kelly gets the kill. Michigan State taking set number 3, 25-20.
And they did. They did.
Going in, Julia Bishop in for the Spartans to serve. Fitting receives, sends it right back over. And right there, Nilo Kerr once again, beautiful placement.
And Kelly and O'Kerr laughing about it. Kelly finds the finesse to plant it right in that back line.
A few miscommunications perhaps, but the Broncos have just done a good job at finding that open court. And oh my goodness, Grace Kelly getting air and a dominating kill for her.
This is when it gets fun. Grace Kelly just absolutely smashing that one past Calcagno. She's done a really good job at getting some key digs, but now it's match point.
Bishop sets up Preston. Luke sends it back over. Grace Kelly going for the kill, and right there, Kelly will find the open court to keep the Spartans alive in this game.
A great kill there.
And so Spartans, we'll see if this game plan is kind of just let's try to get out here early and build an early lead. Meisinger, now Kelly. Recovered nicely, nearly by Betts. Meisinger continuing to serve. Rutkoy now locked up front. Spartans keep it active. Now far side for Kelly.
Kelly chose to just wind and
so Betts to serve. Hood gets first touch. Now near side to Kelly. And Kelly, that one, we talked about it multiple times. Yeah, and Rutkoy just trying to be aggressive as possible. Here she is once again. Hood gathers it. Now they go to Kelly. That one blocked originally, but that block just sailing